be quiet and listen? Because I'm going to do like weird philosophical things. Yeah. All right.
Was that an answer to my question?
No. What? We'll start over. What? Can you ask your first question?
Are you claiming that our planet is capitalist?
Yes.
Why do you think our planet is capitalist?
I mean, there are probably like 30 different reasons that you're capitalist. The thing that we read in the 1AC says that you attempt to save the economy and that we need to destroy the economy in order to destroy capitalism.
Do you have an alternative?
What?
Never mind. That's the wrong question.
Greed is bad. We should all be equal.
By equal, what do you mean?
What?
By equal, what do you mean?
Like, I should make $10, you should make $10, you know. You shouldn't make $10, and, you know, I can sit in my house in Malibu that's worth 27 million US dollars. Any more questions?
Wait, so, you mean like who's gonna be in charge of that? Like,
Who's gonna be in charge? No
Who's
one.
gonna be in, like,
Everyone's just gonna think that we need to stop this, and we're gonna run through the streets and make sure everyone knows that capitalism should no longer exist. And if we see someone that's capitalist that doesn't want to change their mind, we'll make them change their mind with whatever means are necessary.
There's no harm from protesting.
I mean, like, you know, gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Do you think that violent protesting is right?
Yes,
Why?
because it is.
Can you give me a reason why it's right?
That's not. Are you ready to go to 2AC? Alright, let's go.
I'm ready.
I've been ready.
You just are.
2 minutes.
Why don't you stand up, Jim?
Yeah. Everyone should be paying attention because I'm going to give feedback on what she does.
Anybody not ready? One, solvency, one capitalism solves from according to Griswold, 2K5. More declining worldwide studies say the numbers of the data has fallen to the lowest point in most worldwide with many causes of inevitabilities. The end of the Cold War has spread democracy among them, but expanding trade and globalization appears to be playing a major role. First, trade and globalization have reinforced a trend towards democracy. The democracies don't pick fights with each other. Freedom to trade nurtures democracy by expanding the middle class globalizing the country that equipping people with tools of communication. Second, as national economies become more integrated with each other, these nations have more to lose share war breakout. Globalization has dramatically raised economic cost of war. Third, globalization allows nations to acquire wealth through production and trade rather than economies of territory and resources. This evidence shows that capitalism is good because it solves war, so our plan solves war. Two, turn. Capitalism keeps space colonization. According to government development by discovery, destroyed the myth that space exploration can only be done by the government. Space exploration requires bold innovation possible only to minds that have reached created thinking. The shuttle was supposed to be phased out, but the search was halted because contractors enjoyed overpriced shuttle without expensive order of research and alternatives of private industry could have funded them. This evidence shows that capitalism space colonization will be greatly involved. 3. Self-extinction. According to Cosgrove, 2001, the greatest benefits by the space colonies is nuclear survival. That in a global nuclear war were to break out, the entire human race would be destroyed. Humanity has to diversify its hold in the universe if it is to survive. Only through space colonization that option is available. This evidence shows that capitalism is self-extinction through space colonization. 2. Solvency extension. 1. Reliable warming systems are key to protect assets. According to NASA 2009, the report ends with a call for improvements in space weather forecasting. Reliable forecasting is key. Utility of space satellite operators know storms, they can take measures to reduce damage. Shielding electrons, powering down hardware. A few hours without power is better than a few weeks. This evidence shows that without a good warning system, assets will be lost into solar flare. 2. Discover solves oxygen and warming.
Alright, I have a question. 2 minutes? Why do you think space colonization is good? How?
Because the Earth runs out of resources and you can get resources from other planets outside of Earth.
So you mine other planets.
Also, if the nuclear war breaks out on Earth, we would have colonies in space that would survive.
What planet do you colonize? Mars? Alright, what's unique about Mars that's good? There's nothing good about Mars? What?
Mars is the closest planet to the Earth, not by location.
Sorry, I'm done. 5 minutes. There's not going to be an overview. Ready? First argument she makes, they solve extinction, but it's try or die for the revolution. Capitalism will rapidly cause extinction. Reform and incrementalism is the only way to hide this system. And 2. The present system has 3 decades worth of growth. The system translates growth into increasing wealth and few of misery for many. Growth is a question of extinction of our species. We're due under the present social system and at a better change as soon as possible if we can survive the quarrel with the judgment holds. The piecemeal reforms that are needed. The attitude refuses to look at the problem as a whole and contemplate radical change. Growth is the capital expressly innermost being and a serious capital limits of expansion growth with the system and the deep branches of capitalism. It is grow or die. Capitalism cannot be reformed. Either rules and destroy us, or it is destroyed. We may have a lease on life. It is incumbent upon us to imagine a revolution. Capital can no longer reign in the contradictions stemming from the domination nature of humanity, so that people ever break loose from the system. This means that there is no possible way that they're able to solve war because capitalism causes extinction. She doesn't extend an extinction level impact, which means you're always going to prefer us in a magnitude framed system of how you should view impact calculus. The next thing that she says is that economic growth is good, but their uncritical endorsement of the economy ignores that it is exploitation of the vast majority of people, and at best offers a different rate of domination. This is Bizarros in 95. The process of globalization asserts itself through the strengthening of a capitalism. Those dynamic centers of domination and exploitation, bringing in its way growing inequality and extreme hardship for overwhelming majority of people. All this is left outside the framework of legitimate the answer of Colonel Trinity may conflict the policies pursued by dominant capitalist powers and their willing collaborators in the third world. She doesn't get that to link, which means that it is try or die for the alternative in this debate. But even if I lose the alternative in this debate because she does not contest the link to the affirmative and instead chooses to impact her turn with space colonization, all I have to witness in space colonization would probably not be a good idea. Space colonization debate. Turn ozone space colonization efforts to cause ozone depletion and over-regulation, which turns the case. This is Faust and Knighting. If launch rate doubled, rising emissions from rockets would cause ozone depletion. There would be a move to regulate emissions that would cause to restrict launch activity. Forecasters for the next decade predict flat levels of launch activity. This would lead to extinction. This is Smith and Daniel in '99. The ozone layer is critical to life on Earth because it absorbs biologically damaging radiation. Decreases in ozone have regularly been accomplished by increases in UV ultraviolet radiation, increase cancer and melanoma, as well as impairing the human immune system. Damage to terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems may also occur, and colonization is not possible anyway, which means you prefer my impact. Since this Leonidas intended sharing in life was about providing constants of pressure, oxygen, temperature, water, food, radiation mitigation, others overcoming the technological hurdles where children's play, in comparison to the threat of life posed by deep space missions to places such as Mars. I'll mark it there. Disease. She says that she goes to Mars. All can see that they go to Mars. The planet attempts to leave Earth, allow Martian viruses that cause extinction. This is Hamlin in 2003. Persuade NASA to abandon plans to bring back a soil sample from Mars because an extraterrestrial plague could infect Earth with an interplanetary plague that could cause extinction. We do not have the technology or the means to pull off a safe sample return mission, and space exploration risks extraterrestrial pandemics. As Caldecott in 2000, there could be bacteria. Mars scientists predict a massive epidemic of some uncontrollable dangerous virus in the future. If Martian soil bursts apart, Earth would be infected. The microbes can spread. The scientists will not have microbe labs and stains to search for a Martian bacteria before they return. This leads to extinction. Dalsali 96. Abundant sources of genetic variation exist for viruses learn how to mutate and evade the immune system. Mysterious viruses would infect humanity in a large scale and peril the survival of the human race. Ding, ding, ding.
So can you extend
Can you what?
Can we extend
Your speech?
yeah when I'm done?
Well, I mean, everyone has to debate at least once.
You know what? Can we sit after?
Sure, you can certainly send it to me. What did I do there?
No, I mean can we after reviewing that can we extend to our case?
Yeah, you're supposed to. Now, what did I do that was different? What? You impact turned and I impact turned your impact turns, didn't I? Do you see why that would be strategic? Why is it even more strategic for me to do it in the 2MC? Do you think I can read more cards in 13 minutes of the negative block than 5 minutes of 1AR? So if you give me the opportunity to impact turn something, I'm going to impact turn. Because you don't have a lot of time to answer. So you have to be strategic with what you do in the 2AC. You didn't make a permutation. You didn't say conditionality. You didn't ask me the status of the alternative. These are all, you didn't make the double bind permutation, which I said was the best answer to the critique. Like, I'm not even sure how I'd answer the double bind permutation. I think it's a true argument. I don't have a card that's very specific to your length, do I? Oh, it's like your reliance on the economy. All right, you know, he relies on the economy. He's wearing a Gap sweatshirt. Like, come on. Yeah, you know. Right? You got a computer. IBM made it. They're capitalist. They sold it to you for $500, but the person who made it made, you know, 1 NT. All right? I'll give you a little break and then we'll start again. I'll give you a 2-minute break and then you're gonna have to give the 1 hour. All right? And you flow, 2 NC.